here's what the brain problem is, and I'm going to need two people to help me demonstrate this. So who wants to come up and help me? Come on, don't be shy, don't be scared. If no one wants to come up and do it, you're telling me that not one of you up here is mentally tough. Which one of you wants to be the feeling side of the brain and which wants to be the thinking? They're both XL. All right. Go ahead, throw that on. Okay, so right now we got the thinking and the feeling side of the brain getting ready to go. Right now this brain is balanced and relaxed, okay? Yes. Maybe I'll get a hat next time instead. Okay, so right now this brain can perform at a high level. Go ahead, throw the ball back and forth, boys. Took a little tip from the Patriots and deflated it to make it easier to catch, okay? Now, in life there's a stress scale. Okay, you can hold the ball. 100 is life-threatening, 0 is an inconvenience or spilled milk. The most effective and consistent performers are able to overcome the brain problem and keep this in perspective. There's a performance stress scale. 100 is performance killing, 0 is no impact. We got S on one end for stressful event, and at the other end, a smaller S for stressful event. Again, the most consistent and effective performers are able to keep these all in perspective. Okay, now, it's important for you to remember that this is all relative. Back in the day when I used to work with juvenile delinquents and their families, I went to this house, and I had to go out the back door to go get a form for the mom to sign. There were 2 boys in the backyard smoking pot. They were 12 years old, and they were drinking beer. I come back in, I tell the mom, hey, this is going on. She says, oh, honey, don't worry about that. I know that that's where they go to hide from the police. Thinking about my own safety, I say, you ever get worried that, like, if you're hiding people from the police, that your house might get raided? She said, oh, honey, you can relax. I got a gun. I'll protect us both. Okay? For me, that was a 99. Okay, and by the way, we started meeting in public after that. And for her, you can tell by her flippant response that it was a 20 or a 30. Okay? So, our brains have a stress container. It's called the amygdala. That's the technical term. We're going to call it the stress container. Okay? Now, what happens when we face stress and stress occurs, the door between thinking and feeling shuts. Go ahead and try to throw the ball. Try harder, please. Okay? The door between thinking and feeling shuts, and in order for us to perform at a high level, come on. These 2 sides of the brain have to be able to communicate with one another. Go ahead, hold the ball. Okay? You got the lucky part. All right, so stress occurs. We deal with the threat. Your brain is wired to provide you with survival, safety, and significance. Okay? And in this process, it learns from the stressful events. Once the stressful event goes away, all those events go back in. What's your name? Right here? Adam? Where do you coach? Okay. You put your hands to your side. Okay. Now, your brain remembers those stressful events to provide you with safety and survival. Because these could be threats, okay? Each time we face a stressful event, our brain remembers it. Now, a lot of times coaches like to tell kids, just block it out, just calm down. Easy for you to say, way harder for them to do, okay? So we're going to pretend you're a young athlete, all right? Throw him the ball. How you feeling about the ball? All right. So you got to perform, and there's the ball, all right? But now let's say you're a young athlete and you get walked, okay? And now let's say you're a young athlete and you asked out the hottest girl in school and she said no, okay? And now let's say that you you got a bad grade on a test. Or your parents busted you sneaking out. Or some kid bullied you or chirped you. Okay? Hey, block it out, by the way. Oh, yeah, block all those things out. Just perform, okay? And if you don't, I'm going to scream at you. And I'm going to take it personally, too. All right? And, right? Can't you block? Can you throw that to him easily and maintain all that stuff, all the balls in the air? It'd be difficult, right? Okay? And now, how you feeling about what we're doing? It's a little stressful? Okay, well, now I'm going to ask you to play up and move up to the next level. Okay? Right now, what you're dealing with is fear. Now, you're dealing with danger. I figured. Okay, and here's the deal. What you need to remember is that kids see us as this. Okay? Now, no, I'm not going to put it there. Although that would be tempting, but I don't want to get sued either. Okay. So, can you just block it out and keep yourself safe? You think so, huh? Okay. One of the stories I heard in the last year was about a coaching place that will remain nameless, that when their mites would flip out and block things out, guess what they got called? The P word. Mites. There's no place for that ever in coaching. That's lazy and offensive. Okay? So block it out. Somebody called you that. Or it might be like this young woman that I worked with, basketball player. She said, my dad really cares about my performance. Really? Why do you say that? Well, when I don't play well, or when I have a big game, he tells me if I don't play well, I'm going to hurt the family cat. He's going to hurt the family cat or dog. No shit. Okay? So that might be that. All right. So here's what happens. Now you're sitting over there, and you're in a lot of danger. This brain isn't going to be able to perform very well, is it? Just block it out, Adam. You don't care? Come on, throw him the ball. You don't care? Come on, faster, faster. Okay, so now he can kind of perform. This brain can kind of perform. But guess what happens? When he sees something like that coming along again, it's like deja vu all over again. Door shuts, and this is what happens to your athletes physically. Adrenaline and cortisol gets released. Your vision narrows. Your heart rate increases. Has that happened to you? Yeah. Has your breath shortened? Blood rushes to your hands and feet. Your physical fundamentals regress. They get a deer in the headlights look, muscle tension, poor body language. Mentally, what happens is their creativity goes away. They get emotionally flooded. Their mind lies. Their brutal realities kick in. The negative self-talk takes place. All your coaching goes away. Their focus narrows. Their performance narrows. And what do? Adam, you're soft. Adam, you're a wimp. You suck. Adam, you got no character. You got no heart. Adam, you're a bad kid. Adam, you're soft. You're never going to go anywhere in hockey. You're so stupid and dumb. Why did you even come out on the ice? This is all stuff that I've had kids been told. This isn't helpful. You'd never do this to yourself, although some people do. But this does not help, okay? You're a head case, Adam. How are you feeling right now? Even though you know this isn't true, and I don't really mean it, and I don't have any authority over you, why don't you just block it out, right? Because if you drop all those, it's all hell is going to break loose for you. You don't feel safe right now, okay? So, you're good. By the way, my job is to teach athletes how to disarm these. I can do it without any fear because I've done it a lot. This one I'm a little more hesitant about because this one actually can hurt. Okay? All right. Let's take the balls back from Adam. Adam, you've been a great sport. I thank you. No hard feelings, right? All right. Oh, that was smart. You can both sit down.